your Mars in your chart, Larissa, my daughter, sits directly on top of his Sun, Pluto, and Moon. This aspect brings, now this is from the book, I'm just taking it from the book because it's a good book. That little thing is so good. Okay, it brings high romance, strong magnetism, sexual attraction, and some strife. You need to be careful of trying to exert your will and independence over his, as this can bring conflict. Remember, Mars is on top of his Sun. The conflicts can come by her challenging him.
Challenging his will.
His will, good for you. And even emotionally, because it's afflicting Moon too, right? Okay. This can bring conflict, challenges, and quarrels. His Venus sits right on top of your Sun, which interestingly is the very counter to the Mars on the Sun of him. And this indicates a happy and congenial relationship that often becomes a love affair and leads to marriage. The book. See what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. And can lead to marriage. Or a relationship that lasts without the benefit of the marriage vows. Again, okay? You just need to restrain your Mars energy on the Sun to keep it passionate but not testy and conflicting. Okay, so she wrote back to me after I did that. And here's what she told me. She says, and she wrote in capital letters in here, but it was on the email it was black.
Okay.
You know, and there were two colors, but it still can read it. So she says, first of all, he's a criminal defense lawyer.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
Okay, the next thing she says is, he had a 7-year relationship before me with a woman that had a child from a previous relationship. Remember I said it was a relationship of long duration, and I saw a child there, but I didn't know, I thought it was his, quite frankly.
Okay.
But it wasn't, but it's what I was seeing, because I said, I said, his Saturn is afflicting square Venus, which denotes disappointments and problems in the past with a relationship, or a relationship of some duration. Notice I didn't even say marriage. I says, he may be divorced, because I didn't know whether it was a marriage or not, and has obligations and responsibilities to that person, possibly a child.
Okay.
But I thought it was his child, you see?
Okay.
Shows you how you can read things and see things, but you don't always know what you're seeing.
Right.
Even though you think you're pretty sharp, you know.
Right. Well,
you still miss the...
It's pretty darn close.
It's close enough, yeah.
Oh, sure.
You know, there's a tie there, you know. He has a 7-year... She said he had a 7-year relationship with a woman that has a child from a previous relationship. Okay, then down here she says, I wrote, Mars squaring the Sun can bring anger from his will being challenged. He also would be very protective towards women and children if need be. It would be easy to see his anger surface if a child or woman is being abused. She says this, he used to practice family law as well as criminal law. He stopped practicing family law because he found he was becoming too emotionally affected and protective over women and children that were mistreated.
Okay.
Is that how accurate is that? You know that?
Yeah.
But I mean, I want you to get this.
Okay.
I'm giving this to you. It's a gift.
I know.
But you need to know. I'm never going to do readings for you. You're going to do your own reading.